Welcome back, everybody, to some more Vintage Cube. Um, interesting first pack here. No extremely powerful enablers. I mean, unless you want to count Gaia's Cradle, which I might pick. Could be fun. No fixing. Path as removal. I want to take Gaia's Cradle. That might be fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. So in pack 2, there's Primal Command. There's a Groll Signet. And a Mind's Desire. Also Edric, Spy Master of Trust. Could be good if we get a bunch of dorks power up Gaia's Cradle. Kind of tempted to take Primal Command. Den Protector also quite reasonable here, but we're going to take Primal Command. We're going to see if we can do this deck. Ooh, Workshop, huh? Could take that and start doing artifact-y things. There's been a couple of signets that we've seen. But I think we're going to try the Deranged Hermit route. Channel. That's what we're looking for. Channel leads to fun games of Magic, am I right? Take Channel. Alright, there's a Lodestone Golem and a Thrag Tusk. Also Garrick. But I think we gotta go with the Swag Tusk. Goose is a mana dork. Definitely better in this deck, I think, than Vraska or Trigon Predator. There's going to be other payoffs for going big than Dragonlord Atarka, so Gilded Goose it is. Bazaar of Baghdad. Nice. We're going to take Ulamog. Channel Ulamog is fun. Plus it only mandates that we pay half of our life on turn 2 as opposed to 3/4 of it. Bloodbraid and Nature's Claim are both decent. Nature's Claim is pretty much strictly a sideboard card. There might be a chance we splash red, in which case Bloodbraid is good. So I'm going to take that and put it in the side. We'll see what happens. Mirari's Wake, if we can splash white, doubling all of our mana, would be pretty sweet. I'm going to take that. I think it's the card that fits most in this deck. Den Protector. Once again, not sure if we're running it. We'll have to see how the fixing works out. I mean, I guess we take Tanglewire. If we have enough dorks, Tanglewire is decent. We'll take Plateau. I mean, you never know. We've got Naya colored cards. This is in Naya colors. I don't think we're playing any of these, but I'll take Lodestone Golem. Trigon Predator is something that you could splash in a deck like this. Tide Hollow Sculler is our force. Alright, let's see what pack 2 brings us. Pack 2. Okay, in pack 2 we have several cards that are good in our deck. We have Batterskull, which can help us sustain. We have Llanowar Elves, which can power up Gaia's Cradle. Also, Simic Signet is an on-color signet that lets us splash the most powerful color in Magic. And a Thrawn Dynamo. I think the pick in this pack is Llanowar Elves. I'm disappointed to see Simic Signet and Thrawn Dynamo leave, and to a lesser extent Batterskull and Wasteland, but I think it's Llanowar Elves. I think we need dorks the most in this deck. There's an off-color Signet, or Wall of Roots. Wall of Roots is good because it gives you the opportunity to use the mana immediately, so in the event that we have like Dork turn 1, We can Wall of Roots turn 2, play another 2-drop, or play 2 more Dorks or something like that. So I'm going to take the Wall of Roots, also because it potentially blocks. We have Big Dumb Eldrazi number 2, Dork number 3. I think the technical pick is probably Noble Hierarch because it can fix, as well as we need as many 1-drop creatures as possible. However, because we have Channel, I think having the maximum number of Channel combos possible is also something that is desirable. Also, doing it for the meme. So we'll take Kozilek. Okay, in this pack, Questing Beast is probably the most generic pick we could take. Chrome Mox, I think, is too much card disadvantage, although it would allow us to channel turn 1. Greater meme potential. We could also take Lightning Greaves and win immediately when we channel. I'm going to take Chrome Mox. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Natural Order. I guess we're doing this again. Sundering Titan, Savannah, Devoted Druid, and Survival of the Fittest. Sundering Titan, good channel target. Survival of the Fittest gives us excellent consistency in our deck. We don't need to splash white, at all. Devoted Druid's just another really good ramp dork. I'm going to take Survival. Okay, in this pack we're almost certainly taking Master of the Wild Hunt. There is an argument for Smokestack. It's not a great one, but it is hilarious, so I'm just calling it out here. We're taking Master. Plow Under. I mean, if we're just going for trying to make our opponents rage quit in the most ways possible, we gotta take Plow Under, right? I mean, Beast Within is almost certainly a superior card, however... Plow Under. Okay. Rexage, Hangerback, or Wasteland. I think having Rexage in the deck is very good. I'd like to produce my own mana more than I would like to disrupt my opponents, although Wasteland could win us games, potentially. We are not playing Reclamation in this deck, almost 1,000%. We're playing nothing in this pack. I guess red is the most likely color we'd play, so I guess I take Hazoret, but it's not this deck. We're not doing anything in this pack. I'm going to hate draft Brain Freeze. We're not going to play against anybody who's drafted with us 100%, but I'll do it anyway. I guess we take Blooming Marsh on the off chance there's a black card we want to splash. Yeah, that's the fairest. Regrowth could be good. Plow Under, Regrowth, Plow Under. A Man Can Dream. Okay, Ravages of War, we'll put in the side. Shrine of Burning Rage, or Soulfire Grandmaster. I guess Soulfire Grandmaster and Selfless Spirit. Cool. So we missed out on picking 2 mana dorks. Devoted Druid and the other one that's really good that I can't remember the name of right now. Noble Hierarch? That one. Let's see. So Tracker is the most mid-rangey and sustained threat. This is not an Oath deck. Woodfall Primus. Look at Natural Order in the Woodfall Primus. That'd be fun. I'm going to take the Primus. Lotus Cobra. There's also Wooded Foothills here. We don't have any fetch lands currently, so Lotus Cobra is only +1 mana at any point. But it is a low drop creature. We can also take Selesnya Signet. I'm going to take the Cobra. Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, or Arbor Elf. I think we got to take the Elf here. We do have a Gaia's Cradle in this deck. Big Mama Emrakul. Also Blightsteel, but I mean, like, come on. We've got the Eldrazi triple threat. We definitely need, like, more ramp than just channel. Can't have all of our payoffs be Eldrazi. Which almost certainly means I should have taken the Noble Hierarch over Kozilek. This deck would be way better had I done that. So remember, always do the right thing, don't do what Kano does. But I am going to take Emrakul. Fauna Shaman as Survival of the Fittest Part 2. Uraga Tree Speaker is an excellent mana dork, especially in this deck. Because we have 1, 2, 3 1-drop elves, and 1 2-drop elf, and 1 3-drop elf. So potentially, it could make us a lot of mana. This card is almost certainly always a pipe dream, though. Only like twice ever, and including once in the last draft, I've had it actually survive its initial level up, because this card is basically Soul Ring. If you play it on turn 1, and you skip... You play it on turn 1, you're mono green, and you still play whatever you were going to play on turn 2, because this didn't die to removal. Turn 3 and beyond, it's Soul Ring. And I don't need to tell you how good Soul Ring is. And this pack... Ooh, I don't know if there's anything we're playing in this pack. There's like nothing we can splash. Nothing that's really good. I mean, I guess, like... I'm just gonna take Moat. Because why not? Ooh! So we have Garruk. Garruk being a decent ramp spell. Could untap a Gaia's Cradle in this deck. That'd be sweet. There's also, since we're lacking removal, we could take Dismember. Or we could take Worn Power Stone. I'm going to take Garruk because I think the upside's slightly higher than Worn Power Stone, even though he's a little more expensive. Oath of Druid's definitely not playing in this deck. Mindslaver would be a little more likely, but is still not great. I'll throw it aside. Probably not playing anything in this deck. We'll take a land tax. That Sword of Horribleness. Carnage Tyrant's a card we could natural order into. It'd be the worst natural order ever, but we could do it. It's also just like an okay ramp payoff. Sword of Feast and Famine, Baumat Courier, and a Relic Warder. Okay. I mean, this seems like a deck to me. We have 17 creatures. No fetch lands, so Lotus Cobra is way worse, but, you know, you can't have everything all the time, right? So 16 forests, replace 1 forest for a Gaia's Cradle. And nothing we want to splash, nothing else we want to bring in. Mono green ramp 2, Channel Boogaloo. Let's go. Round 1. Round 1, here we go. This hand is extremely slow. It does have a natural order, but remember, we're not natural ordering for Progenitus. I like this hand a little better. We'll keep. We are going to put back a Forest, I think. This is going to be a little sketchy, but we'll see what happens. If we can get another Mana Dork, like 1 or 2 drop, this hand gets a lot better. Opponent starts Land Dork. So we start Land Dork. Pass the turn. Plays Raphellos, okay. And a Noble Hierarch. They only have one card left in hand, though. So we could play Lotus Cobra, play Gaia's Cradle, and have 3 mana and do nothing. Or we can just play a forest, play Lotus Cobra. I guess we do that. Okay, pass the turn, see what our opponent does. They might have had an all-ramp, no payoff hand. Five mana. Nope, they're going to go attacking first. We, of course, will not block. As I say, this is like a Thragtusk, that's fine. Plow under. Wow. How rude. Okay. So play Gaia's Cradle. Always yes, always yield. Add green. Play Garrick. Make a beast. Pass the turn. So we're drawing a forest next turn. But then we can do the same thing to our opponent they just did to us. Though they'll have the ability to undo it potentially due to Tracker. Okay, we untap. We draw a forest, as we knew. Gaia's Cradle taps for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we get Ulamog here? So this taps for 3. Elvish or Llanowar Elves makes it 4. Playing a forest is 1 off Lotus Cobra, 1 off Forest. That's 5, 6. Then we untap both of our lands, and that's 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess we just do Ulamog. Why not, right? So play a forest. Get a green. Let's exile... I was going to say Raphellos and Timeless Tracker. Gotcha. I mean, that was fair magic, right? Like, things happened, spells were cast, and our opponent lost. All we did was cast 1 Planeswalker and a creature. A few creatures. Our opponent had the audacity to plow us under. Disregard... Whoops. Disregard the card in our 5-drop pile here. It's not like we'd ever do that to somebody. This hand is far too slow. I mean, this one's a lot better. Okay, opponent starts Forest, Elvish Mystic. We start Forest and Tree Speaker. Opponent plays a Tracker. Draw Forest. So we can Arbor Elf, Gaia's Cradle, 2 mana, level up, 2 mana, level up, pass the turn. Opponent plays a land, gets a clue, plays a Questing Beast, attacks for 7, no blocks. We get a Thragtusk. Play a Forest. Tap for 2, 3, 4. Natural Order Arbor Elf. And we have the option of Deranged Hermit, Carnage Tyrant, or Woodfall Primus. Taking like Deranged Hermit and then like trying to hit out Eldrazi off the top for Gaia's Cradle would be hilarious, but I think the best bet is Woodfall Primus here. Take out a land. Okay. Oh, I guess I should have leveled up. It's not as relevant now that we don't have another elf, but like we do have other elves in the deck. Okay. Opponent plays and levels up a Yoraga Tree Speaker. We untap, we draw a forest. Play the forest. Go to combat. Attack our opponent for 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we play Garruk. I think we just like play a Thragtusk here. Like, Questing Beast makes Garruk a lot worse. We could save him potentially for like a combo turn. As like a really ghetto early harvest type deck. Ooh, Sword of Feast and Famine. On a Questing Beast. That's something. Okay. So we discard a card. Discard a forest. They untap their 2 forests. Sack a clue, draw a card, make tracker a little bigger. Play a land, get a clue. We draw Carnage Tyrant. Go to combat. Attack with Woodfall Primus. No blocks from our opponent. Take our opponent to 8. We'll play Wild Speaker. Untap. Play Carnage Tyrant. Pass the turn. So our opponent will get to kill Wild Speaker here for free, but they might misread the ability and attack Wild Speaker anyway. Plow under. How rude. Opponent attacks us. Alright. We go to 6. And they kill Garruk. We have nothing to discard. Yeah, okay. Little scoop. Game 3. I guess we should bring in Sword of Feast and Famine. I'm going to take out Plow Under. Totally forgot that I had that card. Alright, I'll play first. We have Channel, no payoffs, only 1 land. We're going to mulligan. This hand almost works. We're going to go to 5. We got it. We did it. Put back Master of the Wild Hunt and Thragtusk. Star Forest. Opponent plays a forest. Nice Tree Speaker you have there. Emrakul. Gotcha. See how fun that game was? Channel is just a fun Magic card. Being on the receiving end of that must be so abysmal. Hasn't happened to me in a while, and I'm kind of drunk with power after us just doing it, so. See you guys in round 2. With Channel Ulamog and Channel Kozilek, I think we keep this, and just whatever turn we draw our second forest, we win. Unless, of course, our opponent's playing blue. Treadhorde Arcanist for our opponent. Ooh, Primal Command's not what you want to be drawing. Okay. There it is. Channel. Cast Ulamog. Let's get rid of their blue mana. Blue mana is scary. They have like an Into the Royal effect. We don't have enough life to recast it. Oh, Channel Ulamog was not enough. That's pretty funny. Okay, opponent plays a mountain. The problem is, since they're blue-red tempo, they almost certainly have, like, lightning bolts and stuff. Oh, jeez. We draw a Carnage Tyrant. Our best play here, I believe, is Survival of the Fittest. We need to start drawing Mana Dorks, and this guarantees that we do. Okay, opponent plays an island. Opponent gets in for 1. We go to 7. Okay, we draw a Deranged Hermit. So let's discard Hermit. Let's go and get... So we have a couple of options. We could get Gilded Goose if we wanted to start trying to gain life. We could get Uraga Tree Speaker for like highest payoff. We're going to go for highest payoff. Play Tree Speaker. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Chain Lightning's Tree Speaker. Nope. They get in for 1. They can flashback Chain Lightning. So we go to 3. And we are dead to Lightning. Oh, no. No, they're not going to flash it back. They're going to use it to keep the way clear. We draw a Natural Order. Well, let's discard... We'll discard Kozilek. Shuffle our Grave into our deck. We'll go and get Gilded Goose this time. Play the Goose. Had the mana leak. Alright. Nothing we can do about that. This is a very awkward game of Magic. We cast an Ulamog, then we got mana screwed and lost. Oh, this is just instant karma for what we did last game is all. Alright, last card in hand, what you got? Koth of the Hammer, which kills us. Nice job. Okay. So our opponent is red-blue, kind of like tempo. See if we can get him with the turn 1 channel. Land Chrome Mox channel, and we're cool. My luck, they would, like, Mountain Simian Spirit Guide, Bolt, Bolt, and kill us. Alright, game 2 of round 2. Here we go. This hand is a lot more fair than the previous one, so I guess we keep it, because we can actually do some things here. Our opponent probably does have Chain Lightning or Lightning Bolt or Magma Spray or some other one red burn spell. But we're going to start Uraga Tree Speaker anyway. Opponent plays Mountain, Mox Sapphire. Passes, we draw Woodfall Primus. Level up. Okay, that was all but a certainty. So we pass. Opponent plays a Prismatic Vista. We'd like to draw land. Arbor Elf is somewhat okay too. We'll play Wall of Roots. It's better if Wall of Roots resolves. Play Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Opponent could be flashing a Vendilion Click or a Brazen Borrower, or just fire. That works too. Opponent has a Flame Tongue Kavu to deal with the wall. Well, we are about all out of action. Hey, a land. Pass the turn. We would like to get down a Master of the Wild Hunt. I have a feeling that that would be very good. If, of course, it resolved. Opponent gets in for 4, takes us to 15. And passes. We draw Forest. Go get a Master of the Wild Hunt. Pass the turn. Opponent has another bird spell. They get in for 4, take us to 11. We draw a Forest. We play Deranged Hermit. Opponent has hard-casted Daze, answering every single spell on curve. I mean, we're off curve because we're behind, but, like, still. Opponent gets in for 4, takes us to 7. Draw Llanowar Elves. Play Garrick. Hardcast Force of Negation. Play Elf. I'm half expecting them to just Chain Lightning us to death after they attack. Kiki Cheeky Mirror Breaker answers the elf and kills us. Wow, we got 1 for 1 to all the way down. Wow. I'll see you guys in round 3. Alrighty, round 3. We'll play first. Not enough power in this hand. Not enough power in this hand. Nope. We'll go to 3. Alright. Put 4 cards on the bottom of your deck. Well, heck, at this point, I just want to concede and go to game 2, but at least we can gather some information, I suppose. Back this, and this. Play a Forest. Pass the turn. Ah, our opponent is also on mono green. There's some chance they're slow enough, and we have a lot of 4-drops, so I guess we can play this out. This will almost certainly end in abysmal failure, but what can you do other than mulligan to 3? Opponent has an Edric Spy Master of Trust and a Trinket Mage. Wow, they had a Black Lotus. And a Mox Emerald. Wow. Yeah, we'll just scoop. We will be bringing in Sword of Feast and Famine. Probably over Plow Under. Try like this. Okay. This hand is also a little underpowered. Gotta get the right mix of spells. Ideally, 2 lands, a channel, and an Eldrazi of some kind. Well, we have 2 lands and a channel, and we have 3 big Eldrazi we could draw, so I'm willing to keep this. We're going to put back Woodfall Primus and Carnage Tyrant. Play a land, pass the turn. Come on, big Eldrazi. No whammies, no whammies. Forest, Mox Emerald. Rafellos? Soul Ring. Kodama's Reach. Wow. What a turn 1. Opponent has a Vraska Golgari Queen. I would even take Survival of the Fittest at this point, because we could go get Emrakul. Opponent sacks a land to draw a card. Plays a Black Lotus. This is just like all the most broken artifact ramp all at once. Harmonize. Llanowar Elves. Play the Elf. And pass the turn. Well, if we draw another land, we can Primal Command and go and get Emrakul, putting Vraska on top. Or they can Abrupt Decay because that's her down tick. Well, thankfully our opponent hasn't done anything that like means instant death for us. Green Sun X3. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Well, we get an Arbor Elf. Play an Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Because there's something we have to worry about with the Prismatic Omen effect, I wonder. Opponent sacks the Mox, draws a card. Plays a Master of the Wild Hunt. And an Edric Spy Master of Trust. So opponent is going to draw a couple cards here, it looks like. That's fine. Problem is now we can't even channel Emrakul because we would lose too much life. Our opponent has too many things to sack. So I think we need like Ulamog. Garrick doesn't really do it. We could channel, play Primal Command, but then we're in the same boat because we can... Hang on. So we channel. We have 2 green mana available off of Arbor Elf and a land. Then we Primal Command, putting, like, gaining 7 life and getting Ulamog. Or no, is 7 life enough? Because we get 2 swings with Emrakul. So we could gain 7 life, get Emrakul, and then win the game. Yeah, because they don't have any flying blockers. That works perfectly. Channel. Target player gains 7 life. Search your library for a creature card. Get ourselves an Emrakul. Emrakul! Take an extra turn. Oh, we only get 1 swing with Emrakul. For some reason, I was like, it has haste. And it very clearly does not have haste. Okay. So we are attacking. Do we attack Vraska? That can't be right. Our opponent would just sack it. We attack our opponent. Okay. They have to sack 6 permanents. Okay. Opponent goes to 7. Play a forest. Play Deranged Hermit, and that should give us enough blockers to live. Whoo! Opponent gets a wolf. So, we didn't technically win the game, but our opponent did only have 1 card in hand, so whatever they are going to win with, they had to have drawn. If they can't win. We definitely just, like, block anything they attack with. 100%. Alrighty. Whew. Let's try and channel our opponent to death this time. They have Black Lotus, a Mox, a Soul Ring, and like a whole bunch of other crazy crap. I guess we keep this just off the strength of channel. Opponent starts Forest, Birds. We start Forest, Tree Speaker. I got a Kodama's Reach. Okay. We drew Fauna Shaman. Level up. Play Fauna Shaman. We might have Emrakul again. Opponent plays an island. Vraska. They Abrupt Decay our Tree Speaker. That was not correct. So we tutor up Emrakul. And we channel. I guess we should have channeled first in case of days. Oh my gosh, it worked. Putting it together. But look at that, we 2-in-1 off of the strength of channel alone. I don't like channel. I hate playing against it. I don't think it's very fun. I don't think it's interesting. You do one thing and one thing only with channel, and that's all we did this time. So, Wizards, if you're listening, which you're not, but if you were, please take channel out of Vintage Cube. Other than that, we had a lot of fun. Other people didn't, but we did. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more Vintage Cube, please remember you can subscribe to this channel and follow me on Twitch with the same username to catch me when I'm streaming live. Like this video, dislike the video, either way it helps me out. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a wonderful human being, and I will see you next time. Bye!